Welcome guys back to the Minecraft Let's Play. So, we're now in episode 4, and if you watched the last episode, you'll know that I registered my first death at the hands of a drowned mob with a trident. And let me just reiterate, those guys hit hard, so I need to get some new armor before I attempt to ever go back to that sunken ship. I do not want to be messing with those guys. Okay, so, you'll also remember in the last episode, we started work on the room I'm in right now, the submerged storage system. The submerged storage system. I apologize. I sounded weird there. But anyway, so I've made a little bit of progress between episodes. I've placed in all of the spruce pillars now. I've put a few of the stone slab borders in on the roof and on the floor. I've done that all the way around and also back here. I dug out this extra little section that we needed to match the other side. So in here will be where the spruce trapdoors go, and I'll also be placing spruce trapdoors in here and in here. So I thought I'd quickly show you guys the process that I'm going through to create each of these cells on camera right now. So let me just hop upstairs and grab some of the materials that are required. So we're gonna need some cobblestone, which we already have. We're going to need some wood for the chests. We're going to need some andesite, some polished andesite. We'll need some stone bricks and some stone brick slabs, which I don't even have any of anymore. So let's just quickly create a few of those. 6 should do it for one cell. Right, so as it's 5 high, we're going to need 10 chests. So let me just quickly pump out 10 chests. So, oh, I'm not going to have enough, am I? I'm not going to have enough wood for 10 chests. I might have to break into the spruce right there. Yeah, let's break into the spruce. So there are 10 chests. So the first step is to place the chest down. They'll always be on the left hand side. So let's come into this cell. Remove the torch quickly, just place another one down there. So as you can see, we have andesite either side of the chest. So let's just place the andesite down on either side. The cobblestone backboard is already in there. We have stone brick flooring underneath it, so let's place the stone brick flooring down. Then the chests are going to be on the left hand side, so that means we're going to have 2 stone brick slabs on the left hand side at the top, and then the other side can be just stone brick blocks. Let me place those in. Then we can go ahead and place our chests in where they should be. So let's get all 10 chests side by side like that. Then we're also going to need some spruce fences, which I'll go and grab in a sec. But we can do the polished andesite on the right hand side. So let's go grab our spruce fences again upstairs. I might need to craft a few of these. I'm not sure if I have any left. Oh, I have one and 1 stick. So let me grab some spruce planks, create some sticks, and then I can create some more spruce fences. So there we go, that should be enough. We're only going to need 5. Actually, whilst we're here, I will create some signs too. Just going to use up the rest of that spruce. It's no big deal really, there's more outside. Let's create some signs. So, the spruce fences go on the right hand side, and then we're just going to place our signs in like this. We're going to need 2 more signs to complete the cell. So sticks. 6 pieces of wood, and voila, we're done. So that is how each cell is created. I'm going to repeat the process in each 2 wide section that you see here. So there's going to be 6 in total on this side, and there'll be another 2 here to complete the 6 on that side. And once I have every cell up and running, I will rejoin you after this cut. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, welcome back guys. And as you can see behind me, we've made a bit of progress with the storage room. So every cell is now completed, replicated from the first 3 that I had slotted in here. So let's just take a quick look at that. We got all 3 on this side done, and then the other 6 in the next corridor over are also complete. So now that we have that done, we need to think about getting a design down for this room. So I've got the stone brick flooring on both sides. I'm going to extend that out into this corridor, run it all the way to the end. But we also need to think of a design for this wall, and also the wall that wraps around this side of the room. What I'm thinking of doing is replicating something that we used earlier in the base. So this design, the grey palette with the brown accent, and probably stick in the light grey stone slab border as well. So I think if we get that going down here on this wall, extend it all the way around the back and to that wall, get it going on that wall, and also get it going on this wall, we can then replace the roof with the stone bricks also, and this place will be looking quite fancy. So what I'll do is I'll get to work on that, and once I have some progress to show you, I'll come back again. So catch you in a second, guys. Alright guys, and I'm back. So it's actually the next day. I stopped playing for the day yesterday and left the game overnight, but I have been doing a little bit of work here and there. I've brought you back slightly early because I do want to show you quickly how I go about completing this wall pattern, just in case you want to use it in your world. So, first things first, you need to dig out your spot. So mine is a 5x5, just indented one block back. Then you need to have your block palette in your hotbar, so we're using cobblestone, andesite, polished andesite, gravel, and cracked stone brick. Right. So it's done manually, there's no technique to it really, it's just randomly place the blocks, try not to create any sort of patterns whilst you're doing it, and then in the end it will turn out looking pretty nice. So I usually start with cobblestone and I work my way along the hotbar, so let's get some cobblestone thrown down. So I'll just place a couple here, one there, one up there, and okay, that's good for now. Then we switch to the andesite, I'll place one in there, a couple there, do a diagonal there, and then one more in the corner maybe. Then we switch to the polished andesite, which I need to reiterate, don't use too much of this, it stands out quite a lot, so I tend to use maybe like 2 blocks per 5x5, as you can see. Just 1, 2, 1, 2. It just gives the texture a little bit of something different, but you can see it does actually pop out quite a lot, probably due to this dark border that it has around the right hand side and the bottom side. So let me just pop a couple of those in. I'll go 1 and 2, quite fairly spaced apart. That'll look fine. Then obviously the gravel will be affected by gravity, so you need to make sure you place that in spots where it won't fall. So let's go there, and we'll just earmark this spot here for another piece of gravel. So then we move on to the cracked stone brick. We'll place a couple in there like that, one up here, one there, and one in the corner. Then we can go back to the gravel, place a piece of gravel in there. We'll go gravel. Where else will we go with the gravel? Maybe no more gravel. Let's switch back to the andesite. We'll place andesite. No, we won't go with andesite either. There's too much around. We'll go with cobblestone in here. We'll go with cobblestone in here. And then at the top, we will go with cracked stone bricks, I think, just to finish off the texture. Is that looking okay? I'm not too sure about that, actually. Not too keen. All right, what we'll do instead is we'll remove these 2 blocks. We will take a piece of cobblestone. We'll stick with a double cobblestone there, but instead of the cracked stone brick at the top, we'll place a gravel in there, remove this gravel, and then stick the cracked stone brick at the top there. Okay, so I think that looks fine. As you can see, that's the completed wall. So now that I've finished that wall off, that's actually the storage area designed and built. So there's only one step left for this room now, and that's to submerge it in water, which I don't think we're going to be doing today because it's going to be a hefty task and we need to do a bit more preparation. We do need to throw a few lights in that won't be affected by water. And of course, over time, we're going to need to go and collect the materials required for a conduit so that we can breathe down here, because at the moment, if we submerge this in water, we will drown fairly quickly. But I'll do my best to make it work for now. We'll probably place something down here that allows you to catch your breath, because I'm pretty sure some of the new underwater plants allow you to catch your air bubbles, if I'm thinking right. So maybe that's what we'll go with for the time being. But now that we're done with the storage area and getting it up together to be submerged, I think we'll move on to something else. So it's been a while since we've done a mining trip. We did one in the very first episode, and we also did another one off camera in the second episode, I believe. So we've gone an episode now without going mining. So what I'll do right now is I'll head down to the mine. I'll record myself doing a bit of strip mining, and I'll make it into another time lapse so that you guys don't have to be bored watching me just mine blocks. All right, so once that's over, I'll rejoin you and we'll think about what we'll undertake next. So I'll catch you guys after the time lapse. Okay, welcome back guys. So as you can see now, the mining time lapse is over. I've actually had to re-record this part of the video because when I put it into my video editing software, the screen was just, it was just blank like this. It was just a pause screen. So I'm redoing this part. Unfortunately, I had deposited everything into the chests, but I was able to note down the valuables that we got from the commentary that I recorded. So we ended up with 1 stack and 36 coal, 4 emeralds, 2 stacks of redstone dust and 26, 5 diamonds, which again is really nice in the early stages of the game. We've managed to get 12 iron ore, which will pay off the iron pickaxes we used to do this little session. We got 4 gold and then finally 19 lapis. So once again, let's just stick all of this back in the chest. One thing that I also addressed in that segment was the fact that I've changed my texture pack. So you may have noticed the change. It came about 2 clips ago maybe in the transition. I forgot to address it in the clip that I should have, so I'm going to quickly address it now. So essentially this texture pack is made by Mojang. It's not a third-party texture pack. It's actually made by the game developers themselves. Currently it's not updated for 1.13, but looking on Reddit, I was able to find a link that was posted by Wells Knight. I believe he's one of the hermits in the Hermitcraft server, and they actually have the texture pack that works and is compatible with 1.13. So I've downloaded it and installed it because I really do think that these textures look a lot more clean than the original ones. So if you're wondering what had happened to my texture pack in between those clips, that is what's happened. I'm hoping that you guys don't mind that I've switched it up. It stays true to classic Minecraft anyway, so it looks very similar, just a lot more clean. Kind of like the Faithful texture pack if you've ever looked at that. Anyway, aside from the texture pack, there was something else that I did in that clip that you obviously won't be able to see me do anymore, but I will go down there and just show you what that was. I'm not sure if you noticed in the time lapse, but we did find an abandoned mine shaft, so I just marked that up on top of the shaft that we need to go down to rediscover that, because obviously one day we're going to want to go and explore that because you can find some nice loot, maybe a spider spawner or 2 down there as well, which would be great for an XP farm. So that was all that we really did in that segment that got corrupted. So let me just head back upstairs up the ladder and we will sign off this episode. So we've made quite a bit of progress again today, guys, which is good. We've finished up the Soggy Storage System, as I like to call it. Obviously, it's not soggy yet, as we haven't submerged it, but I mentioned earlier in the episode, we do need to get a few more things together. We need to head to the Nether, which is something I should do in the coming episodes. We need to create a conduit, which is going to be quite a difficult task, as that requires killing the drown mobs, and you know what happened to me last episode, so I'm not looking forward to revisiting those guys. That's one thing I'll say. So yeah, once we have all that sort of stuff up together, we will fill this area in with water and bring the level up to around here so that we can just dive in, swim down there. And that's it for this episode anyway, guys. So thank you for watching again. And if you like this episode, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment with feedback, even if it's bad feedback. I want to hear it, okay? I want to hear the negative, the positive, any feedback that you have. Just drop a comment down below. I'll be sure to reply to it. And if you do want to stay up to date and tuned up to the series, make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon, and that will notify you when I upload the next episode. So once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Hocus Pocus, and until the next time, see you guys later. Bye-bye.